What is up, boys and girls, and welcome back to Rags to Riches 3, the series where we go through all of the Formula 1 games that Codemasters have made, all the way from F1 2009 to trying to get a drive for one of the best teams in F1 2017. We're here in the Toro Rosso for round 6, the big one, the jewel in the crown of the F1 calendar. It is, of course, the Monaco Grand Prix, and I've got to admit that I do not have high hopes for this race. I feel like this race isn't exactly going to go too well. I'm driving with a Wii remote steering wheel. So, yeah, Monaco isn't exactly going to go too well. But there may be a few surprises. We can't decide just yet. We could actually surprise ourselves and actually be quite good around this circuit. We've just got to wait and see for that one. But before we get into today's race, let's look at the standings at the moment after 5 rounds of the season. And we're currently 6th place, which is really, really good. 14 points on board. And that means we will have a Sauber drive for F1 2010 as long as we can hold on to this position. So it's not quite confirmed just yet. There is still a long way left to go in this season. But it's looking very good at the moment to get that Sauber drive. Possibly it's going to be Sauber or Toro Rosso. It's looking like at the moment. I feel like Force India and Williams is going to be very difficult to get a drive for both of those two teams. But it is quite likely that we could get a drive for both Sauber and Toro Rosso. But let's have a look at the inbox. So we've got an email going into today's race from the Pit Lane Press, the race preview, and Fighting Gullis Eyes Monte Carlo win. Toro Rosso bosses have indicated they expect Haydon Gullis to challenge for the win in this week's Formula 1 Monaco Grand Prix. High hopes then from the Toro Rosso team. No pressure on myself. I feel like it is going to be a difficult weekend. I'm not too sure how it's going to go. We're just going to have to wait and see. But there is only one way to find out, and that is, of course, getting into the one-shot qualifying session. Oh, Monaco just looks disgusting on this game. Oh, no. I'm so sorry for what you're looking at right now. It is absolutely hideous. Right, unlike the last 2 races, or the last couple of races, where we failed to get out and meet the target time, we're going to go out straight away. We're going to leave the session at the start, and hopefully, well, we definitely won't make the mistake of going out too late. Anyway, down towards turn 1, over the curb, straight into the wall. What a start. What a fantastic... Oh, my God. What a start to this qualifying session. Straight into the barrier at Sandoval. We didn't even make it around turn 1. Okay, here we go. Attempt number 2 for the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's see if we can at least get past Sandoval this time around, drifting it. Yes, we can. A little bit of a tap on the barrier on the exit, but we got through Sandoval. Okay, anyway, now down in towards Casino Square. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my God, this is so tough. Ah! Damn it! I've broken my front wing again. Forget Aravis Survive Monaco series. This is the Survive Monaco that you want to do. Oh my God, oh my God. This is basically just using the barriers to help yourself around. Anyway, we seem to got a little bit of some fresh air at the moment. We can just sort of take a breather, hold off while we go through the tunnel. Hopefully don't tap any walls here. But the one-shot qualifying, as long as... Oh, we've broken our front wing again. Damn it. Okay, 3 is usually a magic number. So let's see how we do on the 3rd attempt of this Monaco qualifying session. Nice and tidy there through Sandoval. Probably could have been a little bit quicker, but I'll take it at the end of the day. I will take that. Now down to Casino Square. Try not to tap any of the barriers at all. Oh, and I completely tapped the barrier there, but no damage on my front wing, so I'm happy with that. Down towards Mirabeau, smashing into the wall. We're 7 tenths up. What on earth is that? We are 7 tenths up at the moment on the top time set by Jenson Button. Could this be an easy pole position at the end of the day? We're just going to have to wait and see. Anyway, through Portier, in towards the tunnel. This is a clean lap. This is a lot cleaner than we've had so far. We just need to make sure we hook up the Novell chicane. Here we go, down to the Novell chicane. Now, early on the brakes. Don't want to mess this corner up. Through the left, then over the curbs on the right. Not cutting the corner, and that's nice and tidy. Now into this very tricky section. This part is hectic. It's so crazy. It literally all just springs up on you. God damn it! Every single time we get a little bit further into the qualifying lap, but this is the one. This is the one. Okay, I thought, oh, no, straight line. This is the one. I can do it. Broken my front wing already, but that doesn't matter. we're just going to carry on. We're going to set a lap time this time. No corner cutting. 4 tenths up on the best time so far. Whoa. Let's keep that under control. We're orange at the moment on the front wing. But like I say, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Maybe it does matter a little bit with downforce because I've really struggled to break into that corner. Oh, come on. Bashing against the barriers. We can do this. As long as we set a lap time, we're done. Oh, attempt number 5. We've only got 4 minutes left of this qualifying session. We need to set a lap now. We cannot afford any more mistakes. Come on. That was good. That was very good there through that section so far. As we go down in towards Mirabeau, 1.2 seconds up on the best time so far. This is looking good. Slow into the hairpin though, a little bit overshooting through that corner. Nice and good through there, down towards Portier. Nice and tidy again. Right, because the tunnel section. What can we do through here? And then down in towards the Nouvelle chicane. That's the tricky part. And then, of course, it's the hectic end of the lap. I don't know how I'm going to do this for so many laps in the actual race. But we're just going to have to grit our teeth and see how it goes. Right, here we go. Crazy section into the back. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to focus. Try not to make any mistakes through here. Come on. Oh, this is a difficult section. That is tight. That is very, very tight through there. Lost a lot of time, but down in towards Raskas. Haven't cut any corners so far. So we are still within the mix. In towards the anti-nose corner. Curzon down towards the line. What is the time going to be good enough for? We've got to beat a 1:21, which we have done. There we go. Into Q2. Finally, at the 5th attempt, we didn't cut the corner, and we got the job done. Confirmation then that we are through into Q2, finishing the session in P12. Sebastian Bourdais, Fisichella, Nakajima, PK and Sutil all get knocked out in the first qualifying session. But there we are, 12th place into Q2. Can we make the top 10? Okay, one-shot qualifying for the Q2 session. But the question is, can we set a lap? First time of asking. Let's find out. Oh, bashing against the barriers, but just trying to hold on through this section of corners. So far, we are quickest by 2 whole seconds at the moment over Felipe Massa. Can we hold on to it in towards Raskas and the anti-nose corner? Come on. On the throttle, using curves. We've damaged our front wing quite a bit, but it's not too bad as we come down to cross the line. A 1:19.6 at the end of the day. And that should get us through into the Q3, into the top 10 shootout. Fourth place in Q2. That gets us into the top 10 shootout. And it's Timo Glock, Heikki Kovalainen, Nick Heidfeld, Fernando Alonso and Robert Kubica all getting knocked out in Q2. So, can we get pole? Can we get our first pole position at this very difficult Monaco Grand Prix? Let's find out as we head over to Q3. Here we go then. One-shot qualifying here in Q3. Where are we going to position in this qualifying session? We made it into the top 10, but can we do any better than that? Oh, that was tidy. That was very tidy through there in towards Mirabeau. Nice and tidy through the hairpin as well. So far, this lap is a good one. It is a very good lap at the moment. Into Portier. Nice and tidy again. This is good. This is very good. In towards the Nouvelle chicane. No. I've ruined it. I've bashed off the wall there. We might be able to save this lap, but it's not looking good. We need to hold it through to back. Don't bounce off the wall. Come on. No. I've cut the corner. I haven't cut the corner. I haven't got a penalty for that. Okay, right. Come on. I'm still quickest by 3 whole seconds. Come on. This could be the lap. We need to see how it goes. It's not been the quickest. We've definitely made a few mistakes, but it's still looking good at the moment to get us into the top half. No, destroyed my front wing. Come on. Down towards the line. What is the lap time gonna be good for at the Monaco Grand Prix? It's a 1:19.5. It is a 1:19.5 at the moment with a very, very damaged front wing. Let's see where that puts us. Look at that. Second position in the qualifying session at the Monaco Grand Prix. A track where qualifying is the most important session of the whole weekend. It's going to be very difficult for drivers to overtake here. And if I can get Mark Webber down in towards turn 1, then I can certainly have a chance of winning the race. I'm on a one-stop strategy for this weekend as well. And we definitely could have got lower than a 1:19.4. I reckon a 1:18 was on the cards if I didn't make those 3 important mistakes on the lap. Quite a lot of mistakes. I need to iron those out for the race if I want any chance of getting a good result there. But for now, P2 is certainly a good result. Mark Webber, he lines up in pole position. I'm alongside him on the front row of the grid. Then on the second row behind us, it is Felipe Massa and Jenson Button. Vettel's in 5th with Barrichello 6th. Then it's Nico Rosberg in 7th. Jarno Trulli 8th. Lewis Hamilton in 9th. And Kimi Räikkönen rounds out the top 10. So, what can we do from 2nd place on the grid? Can we get our first race win of Rags to Riches 3? Let's find out as we head over to the race. It's race day here at the Monaco Grand Prix, the most important race, I think, on the calendar. Every driver wants to win Monaco, and we have a really good opportunity to win here today. We are starting in 2nd place on the grid, right behind Mark Webber. As long as we can keep it out the barriers, which sounds a lot easier saying it than it actually is doing it, because we've hit the barrier on every single lap that we've done so far over this race weekend. But as long as we can do that, they have a very, very good chance of winning today's race. The lights come on now for the Monaco Grand Prix. We go to 5 red lights. It is lights out, and away we go. It's a good start there from Mark Webber down in towards turn 1. He's got the lead of the race at the moment. We're going to take it nice and cautiously in towards standard. A little bit of contact between the two of us. We've been given a black and white flag there, but it's not too bad. We're going to go on the left-hand side on Mark Webber. Here we go, up the inside. What a move. What an overtaking maneuver down in towards the casino section, down towards Massenet. And there we go, job done on Mark Webber. Now it's going to be a case of just being patient. Let's just be patient. Let's hold on to this position. Let's take it nice and easy. Let's not make any mistakes. And let's see if we can hold on to this race lead. I really, really want to win this race. After feeling like I was a little bit robbed out of the race win at the Spanish Grand Prix, to win Monaco, a track which I've been struggling with keeping out of the barriers all weekend, would be absolutely incredible. That's the first time I've ever done a lap, and I've kept it clean. I've got about a 2nd lead over Mark Webber at the moment, but that's mainly just because I'm braking early into every single corner. Oh, no. I've already damaged my front wing a little bit there. Bashing against the barrier on the exit out of Porte. Need to take it cautiously. We're only 2 laps in. We've already damaged our front wing. Come on, Haydon, we're better than this. Webber is closing the gap at the moment. There's still about a 1 second lead that I have over him at the moment. Just need to keep this cautious attempt up. He can't get past. It's going to be very, very difficult for Webber to overtake us around Monaco, as long as I don't make a silly mistake. It's been a bit of a comfortable but quiet race at the moment here in Monaco. Just sort of trying to focus on the racing line to make sure that we don't make any mistakes, any unnecessary mistakes here at today's race to lose out position. But whilst doing that, I've managed to get myself a 4-second lead over Mark Webber, so I make a stupid mistake through there. Very, very lucky not to get any front wing damage. But like I say, making a stupid mistake could completely get rid of that whole 4-second lead that I have at the moment. Oh my god, I'm actually going to lap somebody in this race. I've just lapped a driver who's come into the pit lane there. What on earth is going on? I'm actually lapping people in this race. I've got a slow-moving car ahead. Where are you going? Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! What are you doing? Why are you holding the racing line? Get out of my way! Get out! Are you going to let me through? You're going to let me through? Okay, thank you. Get out the way! Oh my god! What on earth are you doing? Luckily, the other leaders are going to have to deal with that as well, and hopefully they have a tough time overtaking the back markers as I just had. But Jesus Christ! That was probably the worst time to do it as well, as Mark Webber's just come into the pits to serve his pit stop. He's on the 2-stop strategy. Not too sure what Massa is doing or Vettel. So I think those two guys might be on the 1-stop strategy. We just have to wait and see. But honestly, what on earth was that Force India doing? I think he's holding up Felipe Massa though, so that's all good. Holding him up quite a lot. Oh, no. Get off the barriers, get off the barriers. My front wing is orange at the moment. It will get fixed when I go for a pit stop, because obviously they're refueling me, so they might as well fix my front wing at the same time. More drivers into the pits at the moment, so I should be able to get past those. Hopefully, they don't hold me up either, because Mark Webber, he's not really going to get held up unless he comes out behind somebody he's racing with, but it looks like I'm going to have some free air at the moment as well, so that's very, very good. Really struggling with tyre wear now. I've got one more lap left to go before I make my pit stop, but yeah, definitely struggling with getting the brakes sorted and getting turned in for corners. At the moment, we have quite a big lead over Mark Webber though, which is very, very decent. About 15 seconds plus, as there's more drivers in the pit lane right now. They're not going to affect me too much. The only thing that can ruin my own race right now is my tyre wear. That's what could ruin my race. I need to make sure I keep that under control. Oh my god, what is up with my brakes? I can't even brake for the no... Oh no! No! We've been given a drive-through penalty for that. I've got like no brakes left. That's annoying. Hopefully, a wheel is damaged at the moment, apparently. I guess that's just my tyre wear. Look at that! Look at tyre wear right now. Just going to go slowly. Don't give me a penalty. Don't give me a penalty. Okay, no penalty for that, but... Jeez, we need to just make sure we get this back to the pits. Tyre wear's terrible. Please fix my tyres first. I'll come for my drive-through afterwards. Okay? Do we have a deal? Hopefully we have a deal. Come on, let me do my pit stop first. Drive-through later. Do not... Okay, we're doing pit stop first. Good. Right. New tyres, new front wing, new fuel. Let's get back underway, serve the drive-through, and hopefully we're still ahead of Vettel and Mark Webber. I think they're fixing the front wing at the moment. The fuel's going in all the way to the end of the race. It's going to be a slow pit stop, but that's okay. I can deal with that because we are going to the end of the race. Go now. Come on. Okay, 20-second pit stop. I think I should come out close to Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber. I'm not too sure whereabouts they are at the moment. Coming out of the pits. And let's go. Right, so we're coming in for a drive-through penalty at the end of this lap. Need to make sure I don't damage the car coming out the pit lane, though. Very tricky pit lane. We're still in the lead. We are still in the lead by quite a bit. They are yet to even cross the line. So I could be out in the lead once again once I serve the drive-through penalty. We just have to wait and see on that one. Not entirely sure. But let's find out. Whereabouts is he? Is he over 15 seconds again still? I think he is. 14. Oh, I've damaged my front wheel already. Brilliant. 14-second gap to Mark Webber. There's a chance. There's a chance I can still serve my drive-through and come out ahead of him. Okay, here we go into the pits now to serve my drive-through. And let's go. Come on. Serving the drive-through now. Get past these cars that I'm lapping. Go, 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 go. Come on. Webber has overtaken. Okay, so Webber is now into the lead as we've now re-overtaken him. So I'm not too sure what that was about. Is he coming into the pits? I'm not too sure. Webber might have made a pit stop on that lap. So if he has, then I've gotten past. But coming out to the pit lane now. Very slow pit lane exit for me. But I just don't want to make any mistakes. And now we need to make sure we don't make any more mistakes. And we can hold on to this race win. Come on, stay away from the barriers, Haydon. What are you doing? Oh, no. Bashing against the barrier there. Breaking more of my front wing. That's not what I need. Come on. I'm not too sure how far away Webber is. I think that could actually be him right on my tail. But I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Yeah, he is right on my tail. 7 tenths behind me. Nelson Piquet currently on the podium, so he's doing a really good job right now. Don't know whether he'll stay there or not. Oh, Webber's just gone straight into the back of me. What are you doing, Webber? Can't take me out. That's mean. As I'm lapping more drivers, there's a drive on the right-hand side. Going to get past him very, very easily, hopefully. And hopefully he can also hold up Mark Webber. If he can do that, then that'd be fantastic. He hasn't done it. But what about this back mark? It's my teammate, Bourdais. Oh, for goodness sake, Bourdais! What are you doing? Get out of the way! Get out of the way, Bourdais! For fuck's sake! It's over. It's over. The race win's over because of my bloody teammate. What on earth are you doing? Just going to hug the racing line, are you? Slamming your brakes and brake check me, your own bloody teammate, when he's going to get the race win. Oh my god. What on earth is he doing? Hopefully he's holding up Mark Webber now because I've got to serve a blimmin' drive-through penalty. Which I didn't want to have to serve, but I'm going to have to do it anyway. Right, Bourdais did hold up Mark Webber, but not by enough. He's only 6 seconds behind me as I'm coming into the pits now to serve my drive-through penalty. So my stop-go penalty, so it's even worse. I've served a drive-through, now I'm serving a stop-go. As those two guys shoot past me. Okay, right, stop-go penalty. Right, dropping down to 4th, maybe even into 5th. I'm not too sure. If those guys, though, they may still have to make one more pit stop in this race. If that is the case, then I have a chance. If it's not, then goodbye race win. But we just have to wait and see as we come out of the pit lane now. And we're in 3rd. Okay, so we are actually still in 3rd position right now, which is very, very good. We've got a Toyota there on the left-hand side. Get out of the way, because if you hold me up, I'm going to actually kill you. And we're now in 3rd position. So we've still got a chance of getting a podium. Just need to make sure we keep it clean. Where are you going, PK? That's not PK, that's Alonso that we're lapping. But luckily, he got out of the way. Unlike my own teammate, who can't even do so, there is a lot of cars up ahead. And most of them are lap drivers. 16 seconds, Nelson Piquet's up the road. I feel like he is ahead of all these drivers. If that's the case, it's going to be very, very difficult to overtake him. But we'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. I swear Bourdais made like 7 pit stops in this race already. There's loads of drivers coming into the pits at the moment. Okay, where will this put us? It's put us into lead at the moment. They think I'm going to come out in the lead, but we're not quite sure. We've got to wait and see. They want me to come into the pits. I'm not too sure if that's for another penalty or what. Hopefully it's not. But at the moment, we are going to come out in the lead of the race. So we're currently in first. I don't know whether we have to serve another drive-through or a penalty or whatever, or get a front wing fix. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully it's not a penalty, but we just have to wait and see. More drivers into the pits at the moment. So if Webber is going to close in, he's going to get held up by all these lap drivers, and then we're going to see what they want me to serve. So we've got to serve a penalty, I think it is at the moment. Not entirely sure, so we're just going to wait for confirmation of that. But all these drivers coming out the pits now, so hopefully they get in Mark Webber's way. 3 seconds he was behind me though, so they might not. They might not. If they do, that would really help. They're definitely going to get in PK's way. But Mark Webber, I'm not too sure. I think they have got in Mark's way because the gap was 3 seconds and now it's over 10. 10 seconds is the gap to Mark Webber right now. So they have certainly got in his way. Thank you, back markers. For once, you've actually done something right in this race. And if you can still carry on to hold up Mark, I will be very, very grateful. Oh, no. Front wing definitely damaged now. Front wing is definitely damaged now. Okay, that's gonna make things even worse. Even more difficult. Do we serve this pit stop? What's the gap to Mark? Do we serve the pit stop? Do we do it? Do we do it? Oh, I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to. 8 seconds is the gap to Mark. We're coming in. We're coming in. I don't know what this is for, but we're coming in. What is it for? What do we have to serve? Is it a penalty? A stop and go? It's a pit stop. Okay, they need a pit stop. Let's do it. Fresh set of tyres. Bit of fuel. Let's go out. Come on. Is that Mark Webber into the pits? It is. I think that's Mark Webber into the pits as well. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Come on. Go, 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 go. PK is leading this race at the moment. We're ahead of Mark Webber. PK's leading the race. If PK wins this race, that would be absolutely incredible. I'm not too sure whether it will happen or not. 8 seconds is the gap to Nelson PK. The one-stop strategy has helped him out so much. I thought I could do it, but the track was just a little bit slippery on these tyres. I couldn't go all the way to the end, and I thought that it was best to do so, especially with the front wing damage that I had as well. But now the question is, can we catch up to PK and get the race win? Oh, I think Nelson PK's just come into the pits. This is my chance to get back up into the lead of what has been an absolutely crazy race. I don't even know where people stand at the moment. I don't even know who I've lapped at the moment, but we're in the lead. We are somehow in the lead of this race. PK comes out in second, ahead of Mark Webber at the moment, I think. So that's good news for, well, I suppose the championship, because Mark Webber was currently leading it, I think, or Jenson Button was. One of them was leading it, so it gives me a chance to maybe catch up to those two in the championship. But this has just been absolutely crazy. People have been pitting left, right and centre. I think Bourdais has had 5 pit stops to himself already in this race. And I've got a massive lead now over Nelson PK. Oh, damage my front wing once again. Nice one, Haydon. But it's only yellow at the moment, so I think we can hold on. More drivers coming into the pits. This is just insane. Like, I want to know how many laps down people are in this race, because I think some drivers actually have the potential to be about 5 or 6 laps down at this rate. This is just... I don't even know. I'm actually speechless. Like, what on earth is the AI doing around this circuit? What am I doing around this circuit as well? Bourdais in for his stop. That has got to be his 6th pit stop in this race. Surely that's his 6th pit stop. He has had so many stops so far. What has he been doing in this race? He's been driving worse than me. And that's saying something, because I thought I was having a torrid time in Monaco. Raikkonen is now up onto the podium. So Webber was leading this race at one point. Now he's not even on the podium. Oh, there's a whole load of drivers in the pits right now. What have they done? What have they all done? Is this driver going to come into the pits as well? Are they just... I think they just have to escort their way through the pit lane now. They can't drive on the start-finish straight because they're not allowed. Everybody just seems to be driving through the pit lane. I'm going to lap another car here. And I'm on to the final lap now of the Monaco Grand Prix with a massive lead over Nelson PK. We just need to make sure I don't make a major mistake, and I've got this race win in the bag. Tackling the Novel chicane for the final time. I'm glad I won't have to see you ever again on a Nintendo Wii. Somebody's just retired. Not too sure who they said because I was talking over my race engineer. But in towards this tricky section, or very lucky not to get a penalty there, otherwise that could have definitely thrown up something into the pipeline. More drivers into the pits, but for once, I can actually see drivers taking the normal start-finish straight. Nico Rosberg's now out of the race, so there has been a huge pile-up on the final lap of the race, but we're going to come down towards the line to win in Monaco. It's a race win, baby, on the Nintendo Wii. And I don't know whether to laugh or cry. We had 3 DNFs of Robert Kubica, Nico Rosberg and Timo Glock. Fernando Alonso finished in 6th and he was a lap down. What on earth happened in this race? Oh, I'm going to press 2 just to see. Nelson Piquet crosses the line in 2nd place. Barrichello's a lap down. Button's a lap down. Massa's a lap down. Fisichella's a lap down. What happened? What on earth happened? Raikkonen finishes on the podium as well, with Nakajima in 4th, and Mark Webber, the final guy not to be a lap down, finishes in 5th. We've got Alonso 6th, then Barrichello in 7th, and Jenson Button, he gets the final championship point here. So Massa and Fisichella rounding out the top 10. Then we scroll down the field. Bourdais somehow was only 1 lap down. I'm surprised that everybody was only 1 lap down, but Vettel and Hamilton all the way down there. Heikki Kovalainen as well. Bourdais had 7 pit stops and somehow he wasn't down there. But at the end of the day, I mean, I had 2 pit stops, a drive-through penalty, and a stop-go penalty, as well as probably about 4 front nose cones in that race. So, a difficult race here today, but I'm so happy to come with a race win. That's the first race win of Rags to Riches 3, and it's come on 2009. I came into this game and I thought I wasn't even going to get a single point. Not only have I got that, I've got a race win and 2 podiums to my name. Absolutely incredible stuff. Looking at the championship then, and just look at that. P3 in the Drivers' Championship. 24 points. We are now 3 points behind Mark Webber and 4 points behind... 1 point, sorry, behind Mark Webber. 4 points behind Jenson Button. Incredible, incredible stuff. We could be on to win the championship in Season 1. We're going to, I think, Turkey next, and I really like that circuit, or it's Canada. Either one, I like both of those circuits. So they are definitely going to look very good for us in those coming episodes. And at the moment, as it stands, we are in a Force India seat for next season. So that is really a really good place to be right now. But let's head over to the Constructors' Championship. Let's see how we are looking in that one. And it's Braun GP currently leading the way. Red Bull in 2nd and Ferrari 3rd. Not really too surprised about that. But we're still in P4. Very happy to still be in P4 and also have a bit of a lead over Williams as well. 7 points is the gap to the Williams team, but all it takes is one race win and they are straight back in it. So the job's not done yet, but 1 point behind Ferrari and also 8 points behind Red Bull as well. So for now, the championship is looking very good for both drivers and constructors. So the race review after that incredible Monaco Grand Prix. I mean, incredible, crazy. What else can you say about it? It was just absolutely mental. Every time I made a bad decision, a crash or something like that, got a penalty, I thought it was all over, and then all of a sudden the other driver comes into the pits for a pit stop because they've broken their front wing, and we were straight back in it, and it was like that all the way through the race. But the race review, Gullis blitzes Monte Carlo. Toro Rosso looked to be onto a winner with Haydon Gullis. A fantastic performance. Saw Gullis blitz through Monaco to take the checkered flag in the Monaco Grand Prix. If Gullis can maintain this level of performance in the 2009 Turkish Grand Prix, then Mark Webber will surely begin to feel the heat as the race for the Drivers' Championship hots up. Incredible stuff though to be at the moment 3rd place in the Drivers' Championship after the 6 rounds. I thought Monaco was going to go so badly, and in a way it did, but luckily the AI just struggled even worse than myself around that circuit, so I'm very happy with that. But yeah, that's going to end this crazy episode. Smash a like on the video, guys, if you did enjoy it. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so for daily Formula 1 content. We've got Rags to Riches free, F1 2017 career mode, and of course other Formula 1 content as well. And as always, if you guys want to leave a comment down below telling me what you thought about today's race, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comments on this one, so don't forget to leave them down below, and I will try to reply to as many as I possibly can. But I'll see you next time for the Turkish Grand Prix in this Rags to Riches free season on F1 2009. But until then, it's goodbye from me.